I am Grant Bulltail from Hardin, Montana. I am an NEA, a National Heritage Fellow. Stories have always been a part of the Crow tribe. It's a way of making people realize how we should live. Stories were really important in the old days. After the buffalo were gone, we had to live another way of life, and when we did that, all the old stories that were left behind. They they didn't tell those stories anymore. But a few people still believed in, like the chief here, Chief Plenty Coup, and my grandfather comes up red, and my grandmother's cousin Yellow Bra. They still told those stories, and still lived the way of life that they did when the buffalo were here. They used the energy in nature, whatever they did.
So Grant has these stories of battle stories, has them in great detail, but he also has other stories, coyote stories that are designed to teach young people some of the lessons of life, and dinosaur stories. Stories about how the crow learned to kill dinosaurs, even dinosaur lullabies. A surprising range of stories that are really rich in detail and give us unusual and surprising insights into a way of life that has long since passed.
At the time that Plenty Coup was born, we were subjected to many people coming into our land, trying to take away our land. And this land is our way of life, our religion, our culture. So when they came, we fought hard to try to keep it. When Plenty Coup was about 11 years old, his brother was killed, so he went and fasted on the crazy mountains. And there he was given many gifts, energy, power from the eagle and from the holders of the earth, what people call the little people. And also he was given the gift of being a leader. They took him to the moon, and powerful forces up there gave him these gifts. When they gave him the gift, he used it. He used it to keep our land. He was the one that people looked up to because they knew that he was a powerful, mystical person.
And a lot of these stories are stories that we as outsiders would consider to be mythological or legendary, but for the Crow, they are literally true.
Our stories are gone. Nobody's telling our stories anymore. And our stories are a way of people participating in nature and surviving in nature and helping each other, bringing morality to our people.
Grant is one of our elders now, and he's one of the storytellers. And when people like him, like the elders, come to our school or come to all the different schools on the reservation, that would make them feel proud of their heritage, as well as wanting to be native.
There has been a mandate for 500 years to keep the Native Americans from telling their stories because they spoke a different language and dressed differently and had a different culture. But now they realize that we have things to offer, like knowledge of nature, knowledge of the earth, and now people are trying to find out about these things. But because they kept us silent for a long time, we have lost a lot of this wisdom and knowledge. And now, whatever we have left, the Native Americans can tell our side of the story, like I'm telling now. Being a National Heritage Fellow will allow me to tell more stories, to write down some of my stories, and I'm so very grateful that they picked me for a National Heritage Fellow.